Yeah, this is your host Iyanu Adeburua, the Chief Technical Analyst of Price Action Traders. I really want to expose you to amazing power of AMD, which deliver an insane profit of 175 pips with a risk of just one pip, and it deliver 175 pips. It's amazing. It's amazing. So sit tight, pull up your seatbelt, and sit tight to enjoy the trip. I'm able to show you in the course of this thing how you can get the setup and the entry pattern. So now let's go to the chart. Yeah, this one MetaTrader. This one MetaTrader. So you mark your chart. You have the expert advisor is so good to help you to mark each period, days, each day, trading day with the days of the week. It's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah. So and we have the I've given you five trading opportunities which you can use, which you can use, which you can use. What's all this thing? I'm going you pass. Five trading opportunities you can use. So we'll do that later. That's what we do. I don't know if that's gone. I'm trying to check where I put this in. So let's see the chart. This is the chart, right? This is the chart. I told you about we have end of the week reversal, midweek reversal, then we have the intraday sections, then end of the month section, then intraday highs and intraday low. So are the five areas of opportunity that you can use AMD to your own advantage. You understand? So that is that for now. Now, if this is the first thing you identify is the range high and the low, and price, because price will be looking at those areas of highs and low to take out the liquidity. Once they take out the liquidity, it distributes in the opposite. That is where your focus is. Your focus is to see the high and the low being taken out. Then you see manipulation as a stop hunt, and you trade the other side. So let's see this. Today here we have end of the week, which is this is Friday, this Sunday night where the market opens Sunday night, this Friday of it, this is Thursday, this is Wednesday, midweek, which is midweek reversal. This Wednesday midweek reversal, you can see there. So now this is accumulation price. This is the high of the of Wednesday. This is high of Wednesday. So price has really moved up to its highest level of rally for Wednesday. Now the second day continues like this. It moves down, move ups, take out the high, relaxes back, take out the high again, relaxes back, then take out the high, the third hit. So after that third hit, what do you have? Because we never got this in here, you will not rush to enter because you never got a confirmation entry here. You will never enter. This is a rule based strategy. That is the beauty of it. You don't rush like the others. You are trading based on rules. You are trading on principle. You are trading on purpose. You must follow and obey your rules. You must follow and obey your rules. So this place give us the last high, right? Let's imagine we never get through this place. We have this become our setup pattern. That's your setup pattern. For that, it becomes your setup pattern. So now we take it to we take it to our screenshot here to see how the setup looks like. This setup, you must get the setup very clear in your mental image so that you'll be able to master it whenever it happens again, you know. So price moves up, ranges, that's accumulation, then taking out the high, its high, the previous day high, which is the manipulation M. Then we are looking for it to distribute profit in the opposite, which is the market makers taking out this and then moving the market in the opposite. So you will sell with them. So, but how are we going to sell? Having discovered, identified our setup pattern, what next is to refine, because this is a higher time frame M15. You are still going to refine it to a lower time frame in order to see. You may not possibly see this entry pattern, which is a confirmation entry. You may not possibly see this. This is the entry pattern you're looking for, the confirmation entry. You may not possibly see this on a higher time frame, but when you go to a lower time frame, like 1 minute, 30 seconds, or 5 minutes, you will clearly see that. And the advantage of refining your chart is to get a good risk reward ratio, good risk management principle, and for you to get a very, very low risk entry, so that you don't need to be afraid even if the trade takes you out, because you're going to have this maximum of maybe like 3 pips or 4 pips or thereabouts. So now so we teach these entry patterns in our VIP class, but I'm going to show you here. We have 2 entry patterns, which is the confirmation and the risk entries. So we're going to use, so right now we never got a confirmation entry. We see having a risk entry, a pattern. So we don't want to enter. Yeah, you can still use any other method, but for this confirmation, it is the simplest method so far. Yeah, you can use ICT, you can use your candlestick, so you can use that. So here in our, so you can see this is your setup in 15 minutes. So you are going to go to the lower time frame to see. You refine it. How do you refine it? You put your vertical line in the highest high. Then the rule of 3, count 3 back, 1, 2, 3. This is that. So this happens on the 6th of January, right? So you count it back, then you put it out 1 minute. Let's use 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. See 1 minute. That is the high of Wednesday. Of high Wednesday. This is the liquidity 1, 2, 3. You see, wow, good. You can imagine that. You see this in here. You see the pattern here, be set up. See the pattern. So we have this as the highest side, right? Yeah, this pin bar comes up higher, higher. So it's a weakening momentum at the top, right? Now, as you got this, you wait for what you wait. You still got to wait for your entry of pattern, which is this. Which is what we give you. You got to wait for your entry pattern, which is this. Yeah, you want to see this. That is an impulse like this. Sorry, this is impulse, then followed by a pullback, a contraction or correction to it, to the impulse, then a pullback. Sorry, this is manipulation, right? Sorry, this is manipulation. This is manipulation. This is the impulse when price pull down, start moving downward, right? Now it now pulls back. So whenever manipulation occurs, price usually pulls back to the manipulated area, to the liquidity grab area, where the highs have is being swept out. So the price usually pulls back to it. It is that pullback you are waiting to see. Here we never get any significant confirmation here. We never get here. So it's usually this one may come, but it invalidates our signal. You see that? So if you take this, it's invalidated here. So you are going to lose. Then if you take this and probably you want to like test your DC, you will not use more than 1 pips. Don't take more than, because you are using a lower time frame. Now what you get here is this. So let's imagine we never got this. Let's go back to that screenshot. This is our setup in 15 minutes. Then we refine to 1 minute lower time frame. So this is what 1 minute lower time frame give us. 1 minute lower time frame. See it here? Yeah. That is what 1 minute lower time frame give us. So let's say this now becomes our confirmation entry. We have this as manipulated highest high, then it come down, price starts moving downward, right? Then it pulls back to the manipulated area. See, it give us confirmation. Yeah, when you see that, that's what we get. What is here? See it here. Identify confirmation pattern on lower time frames. This is it. So your stop loss is going to be at the higher height here. Your stop loss is going to be here, while your entry is going to be at the pullback, the end of the pullback. So that's why you are going to use your Fibonacci. Go back to my YouTube to study Fibonacci setting very well. How to use Fibonacci. Here you are going to apply your Fibonacci here as your to time your entry levels. We are going to enter CPE, HPZ. We don't enter equilibrium. I use my DC high probability zone. So if you pull back your DC here, this is what you get. You're going to sell at this level. This is your stop loss, 73.12, 73.11. This is this. You got this. At the top of this will be your stop loss area, 73.12, 1.7312. Then this will be your whatever, right? This is right? Yeah. Can you see that? Let me bring it up here. This is what happens there. So you're going to use your Fibonacci like this from the high to the low. Go back to that YouTube channel. There's no time here to do that. So you're going to see at this level here to this CP. That's what you are going to enter when price pull up to it. Then you sell downwards, right? So this our Fibonacci level is wow. So price hit this level. We have about three sell there. I don't use equilibrium. Yeah. So price does not go through in this area. So put this as a take profit 72.96 first take profit, or more than that. You can target 20. So you will see that this is what is surplus here. 73.11 to 73.12. That is about 1 pips. 1 pips stop loss. That's what we get. So you're going to target like 20. Can manage 20. Let's go to 20. So that is how you enter your DC. If this is your entry area for that second cell, so 20 is going to be around here. 72.91. Yeah, good. Change it to red. Good. So you can see that. So This is what you get, right? That's what you get. See it? And the price moves. You continue to get confirmation entry now and then, as long as the price has entered into this also CPE, right? That's CPE. That's second price entry. If you miss the first one, this is the third one, CPE. You're going to get, you see it? You're going to get more and more and more and more. So you can use your other blogs. If you want to use your other blogs, you know what to do. Other blogs, which is ICT, you know. This is sorry, this is it's other blogs. Can you see other blogs here? You see have a very good entry point there. Good. $0.07, 0.7 pips. That is 7 cents. So you can imagine what you have there. So you see many this you can use. You're going to use your upper wick here. See, use. So those are the, if you want to use ICT, if you don't want to use other confirmation, so you want to use ICT. So that is how. This is a source pattern. This is the first one, and price come back inside because it creates a BMSA. Price integrated back inside the source patterns. So you have this as your stop loss, then you have this area as your entry level. Price then here too we have here. Then we have this too. Yeah. So you continue to see the different level of entry. So using your stuff. So let's go back to our 15 chart and measure out if really price hit our DC. Just imagine what you have here. Imagine what you have here. See it? See the level of risk here. The first trade. The first trade gives you this. More pips, and the level of this place on Monday. Next week, Monday or 5th, which is almost about 175 pips. 175 pips. You see 1 pips as a risk to enter this. So this is your first 20 circle out here. And you move your stop loss. Move your stop loss in that. Move your stop loss to this level as this place is being hit here. Or you can just do it like this. Circle out. Or you do like this. And put up your stop loss as a break-even point. That's how the market goes. Just like that. Tell you may not know this enough of this thing here until when you do what? Until when you please. Trading is all about risk reward ratio. Risk reward. One thing we have to know for sure, there is no technical setup that is holy grail. Yeah, we are trading based on probability. It's a game of probability. So, but it works for you if you know how to trade your thing very well. That is as ambiguous as it may sound. If you want a no loss trade, the only way is not to trade. You can see that even if you make a loss here, you don't lose more than 1 pip. So if it gets further, it must reverse. So it will get you a good entry point. It will give subsequently. So that 1 pips is not to you because you have refined your distance to 1 minute. So that's the advantage of using the refinement principle. You have used just 1 minute. So that is that for. Now we now see the only way to keep winning. Please, if you want to keep on winning and lose less, practicing and doing back testing is the best thing to do. While we train ourselves by looking at the past price action, we are building the ability to read the price, the market, like reading the books. So people Some people ignore this. They will tell you really deal with past. You must master the past, what happens in the past, so that when it occurs in the future, you will understand it clearly. You will use so every trade you trade in the past, you must snapshot them, screenshot them, put them in your archive. Continue to go through them day and night, scroll through them, skim through them, what you do not do right, and what you do right. See how you refine your trade. And that by looking at your past trade charts, you can scroll back and see this end of the week, midweek. This when we come back, we'll show you more of this opportunity. Please don't fret. Go and back test this. Go and back test this. It works. It works. It works. God bless you. You need to reach me. Wow. I told you this year is going to be superb. CIC is there. AMD is there. You know, every other trade pattern that we are showing you on this platform, they will give you an edge. Just take your time to backtest them. Take your time to be disciplined. Take your time to trade based on probability. God bless you.